Hi guys, my name is TJ and welcome to TJ's Smile. Today I have a book review for you guys on The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. Overall, I'd give this book a 3 out of 5 stars just because I enjoyed it. It was a page turner, as the front cover said. The front cover said a romantic page turner. Sparks fans won't be disappointed. I wasn't disappointed in this book, but my expectations weren't met. But it was definitely a page turner, like I said. I had expected this book to be fall way up here in my scale, and it fell in here. It was an average good book. It follows the story of a girl named, not girl, a woman named Denise. She's in maybe her early 30s ish. Angel, quit whining! I'm trying to film. Darn animals. Follows a woman named Denise in her early 30s who has a young boy who is almost 5. But the issue with her son is he has a speech impediment, and it's not even an impediment. He can't speak. There's something wrong with either the way his mouth works or his brain works. He can't connect the words from his brain to his mouth to speak. He has the vocabulary of about a 2-year-old, I think he said. And throughout the story, his vocabulary gets much better because she is every day working on reading. The doctors don't know how to treat it. Not reading, just speaking. I'm sorry, just speaking. The doctors don't know what he has, how to treat it, anything like that. She's been to different doctors and specialists. She's had a list of diagnoses, but none of them seem to fit her son. And she just, every day of her life, she's a single mom, and she spends hours a day just talking, saying the word apple over and over and over again until her son finally is able to say the word apple. This takes hours. And then one night, in one of the worst storms in the area's history, she is caught driving with her son in the back seat, and she ends up sliding off the road, hitting a tree. The car is totaled. She is knocked out dead, and a volunteer firefighter driving down the road stops and helps her. Once she's finally come to her senses, she's like, "Wait a second, where's my son?" In the mix of all the shenanigans that went on that evening, her son got out of the car and wandered away in the middle of this huge storm, pounding rain, thunder, lightning, wind like crazy. There's been tornado touchdowns in the area. It's bad, and there's a little boy missing in the swamp area of this town. So the firefighter gets her out, gets her to the hospital because she could barely stand, and she's freaking out over her son being gone, and they get a group of men, volunteers and firefighters and police officers. They get this group of men together and they go out into the swamp area and they search for hours and hours to find this little boy. Eventually the boy is found and he is returned to his mother, and they're both fine. They're both safe. Mom's just a little beat up, but that's okay. She pulls through. And then, because of this night and this accident, she meets a little fella. His name is Taylor McAden, and their relationship starts off as friends. Taylor is super great to her son. She's never had someone take the time to try to speak to her son, and that really threw her off guard. Most of the time when people find out he don't talk, they don't talk to him. They just ignore him as if he's seen and not heard. I mean, he's obviously not heard. He can't speak, but as he's just there as a decoration. No one really takes the time to talk to her son, or try to at least. Taylor did, and that threw her off guard. Instantly, she was like, wow, this man, something is different about him. And eventually, she starts developing feelings for him as he gets closer to her son and as he gets closer to her. Eventually, they form a relationship, but things are rocky because Taylor has a hard time committing to relationships. Anytime something gets serious, he pulls away and the relationship's over. So things are a bit rocky on and off for a while, but things work out in the ending. I'm going to leave the ending for you guys, but let me just say, I seen the very ending, the very, very, I guessed about the ending, but I wasn't 100% on the ending. But then after the ending, there's kind of an epilogue, and it was just the name of someone, and I was like, I knew they would name that. Just knew it. But yes, that's all I'm going to tell you guys about. Like I said, overall 3 out of 5 stars, just because it was a page turner. I read it fast. I enjoyed every second I was reading it, but it's not what I expected. It was also my first Nicholas Sparks book, so I'm not sure. Hey, quit barking. Hey, I'm trying to film a video here, Angel. Come here. Come here. Oh, shenanigans. Hey! Stop it! Quit barking! I'm gonna go now. Goodbye!